Sky Odyssey. Yes. Sky Odyssey. I'm here with Betty. Also, need to turn down the volume a bit. Hold down. Okay. So yeah, this is Betty. The nice chicken. First things first, we got to go over here and check out the mob farm. Just because there's still certain things I'm trying to get out of this. Like, first off, loot crates would be awesome, just like in general. Do need some essence still, because I haven't been able to produce a seed yet. I think that's still a little bit too loud. There we go, that's kind of more normal. Aim high here on the skelly bones. Or I'll get caught by the, like, half edge of the roof here. Okay, now the cool thing in particular about this pack here that's kind of neat is that, like, normally in most packs you hit like a point where you're like, gosh, I've got so many things stored, but this is my storage. And the reason for that's pretty simple, because I can just toss everything in here. Anything that has an EMC value, it's going to keep track of for me. Oh, I'm still shy on that. I need 8 of this to be able to form my first seed for it. So we're getting there, but we're not there quite yet. I did a little bit here. I cut down the island a bit, maneuvered the chicken around into a pen at a lower point. I've been cutting down a lot of trees, made a little path, and I got a little bit of a farm going here. So these are the stone seeds, the coal seeds, and I've got wheat growing here. And then this is industrial hemp, because that's another plant that I found when I was cutting down all the grass over there. Which, of course, if we need to, we can get more grass, because we have bones. They have an EMC value. We can just get them and then, you know, carve them into bone meal. But yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of things in here now from the stuff that I've killed or taken. So I've got a decent chunk of EMC, but I was trying really hard. I didn't want to make too much progress without you guys. I really wanted you to see stuff that I was doing, so I just kind of like just moved around a little bit and only built some basic stuff. So the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to crack this diamond ore with our iron pick here. Boop. We have diamonds now. Yay. We'll go ahead and burn that so it knows how to make those. And I think, yeah, I dumped the glowstone in here for sure. And then, so the only thing else we need, let's just go ahead and put that back in there. The only thing else we need is the redstone, which, if we take a look at the shop, that is an ore, I think. Where is it? I really feel, yeah, so we need 1,000 of the coinage. And the only other thing that I bought is I did buy a repair talisman so that I could keep on using these tools over and over again. Because that was only like $2.50. It was very cheap, actually, for something that can just give us infinite repair on all the tools that we have on us. But yeah, so yay. That's what's going on with me. How are you guys doing? Are you doing good? Oh, I hope so. I hope you're doing great. It's going pretty good for me. So, in order to generate more coins, of course, what we need to do is do some of the questing thingies. So, a chicken breeder is like one of the things that we need, and I've been generating wool, or not wool, wool. I've been generating wheat, because you need that for all of the, basically everything to do with that mod. So we're going to get out, how much do I need? I need 27, I think. That makes us 3 blocks of wheat. Yep, and then we do that. Yes. Yes, very good. So now we can hatch eggs using an egg nest. The breeder, though, it uses a seed and the 3 hay bales. So actually, I need more wheat. I'm just going to get out a stack and then put back what's extra, because that's easier. 1, 2, 3. And then we need a seed. And some planks, of which I think I taught this oak. Planks. Yes. Okay. That goes around here. Seed in the middle, hay bales on the bottom, and we have a chicken breeder. So that quest is done. What does it get us? A random reward of coins. 350 to 450. 450 would be better. 354? That's almost minimum. Jeez. Okay, so let's look around here. I'm not really seeing anything else here that's going to be like super duper easy. Let's look at the loot opener. What does this take? A stone pick, a quest book, which we can buy from the shop for 1, so that's good. And then just any planks. So let's go ahead and get the planks out. We'll need 7 of them. 7 and the stone pickaxe that I already made. And then we'll go to the shop to get the book. Where is the book? Or do I have a book? Do I already have one? No. No, I sure don't. Okay, so yeah, back to the shop. Beast coin miner's only 500. That's another thing there. Where is the book? Focus. Just 1. And, you know, because it has an EMC value, we'll go ahead and teach it here. Okay. So then we'll craft the loot crate opener. Finish that quest. Yes. Yes, and that's a random reward as well. 3. Oh, you killing me. You're killing me with these minimum rewards, guys. That does put us over 1,000. So that's good. We can go ahead and get that redstone ore. Where is it at? Am I staring right at it? Am I blind? There we go. And then same thing, just anything you get, you're going to want to teach to your table. Because, like, your table is just going to... Eventually, your table is going to have everything, is how this is going to end up working. So, yeah, redstone ore. There we go. And then we'll put this bad boy down as well and see how much redstone we get. Hopefully at least 4. Hay, at least 4. Good, good, good. 2, 3, 4. Grab out a diamond and go over to glowstone. 2, 3, 4. And then if we put that down in the middle with this around there and this around there, we get a philosopher's stone. Which, yeah, I guess that EMC adds up. Like, I never think that it does, but it does. I forget that diamonds are 8,000. So that's another quest, obviously, and same thing. You definitely want to teach your philosopher's stone too, just in case you have to make more of them. So since that was another quest, let's go ahead and grab the random reward for it. Hey, we made back most of what we just had to spend, so that's good. That is good. So, that's kind of like... That's the easy basic stuff that we can knock out. What is a beast coin miner? I honestly don't even know what that is. Beast coin miner. You can only get from the shop, A. Okay, so I mean, like, if I have to buy it from the shop, then I have to buy it from the shop. It seems like it might be important. Let's go ahead and get it. And then, does it have EMC? It does not. So we can't copy this. So let's put this bad boy down. And we'll take a look at it. Total mined, 0. Current balance, 536. Current coin cost, 4,095 FE. Is that... No, that's EMC. What's FE? Forge energy? Is that what it is? So, like, this needs... it needs RF. So, okay, that's kind of pointless to us now. That was sort of a waste at this time. But, hey, that's fine. We'll get there, you know, eventually. RF should probably be something that we hop on. So, the cool thing about this is that we can really mess with stuff here. Let's look at the uses for this. So, of course, we can move everything up and down steps. So now, without having to buy the ore, we have access to emeralds, we have access to gold, and we can make the higher tier fuels that coal allows us to make. We can make a transmutation table, like a proper one, after we figure out how to get obsidian. And also, we can do, I mean, a bunch of other things. There's, like, tons of stuff that's available to us. Netherrack, we can make that. That's cool. We could make gravel, but we have gravel. We can turn paper into an empty map. Well, actually, these are not even recipes for the Philosopher's Stone anymore. But also we can transform other stuff too. So we can move stone between cobblestone and grass. You know, back and forth there. Grass can move to sand and cobblestone. So that's good. So we can also we can kind of shape our world a little bit. Oh, we can transmute lava straight into obsidian. That's cool. I mean, we'd still have to have a way to mine it, but I guess we're just really quickly going to move up to diamond tools too is the other thing. I probably shouldn't have bothered to get these, but the cool thing about this mod is that as long as these have full durability, the tools do, which we get from having that repair talisman that we bought, which also I didn't teach you that yet, so that's good. We can actually just we can put the exact same EMC that would have taken to make the item back into the table if we don't mind teaching it the recipe. So if we want to get diamond tools, which let me take a look at how many diamonds. We can't currently produce enough diamonds to really make up for that, but at the very least we could get a diamond pick. We can actually put this just right back into the table, and then we have the same EMC available to us as we otherwise would. So let's go ahead and get that diamond pick here. Whoop. And now we can mine obsidian. So if we take out of the table buckets of lava, one. How many did we need? What is it we were trying to do with obsidian? I feel like we had a definite thing here that we were trying to get obsidian for. And I don't remember what it was. Was it the transmutation table? I think that's what it was. Yeah, the transmutation table. That's what we need it for. So yeah, we'll need 4 buckets of lava. And then as long as we can pop these down kind of quick, it shouldn't destroy anything. So let's, we should make a hole at the very least, though. Yeah, here we go. Oh no, I transmuted something. There we go. Something beneath it. So as soon as we mine this out, we'll see what I did. Although, honestly, I'm going to get, like, all of them. Let's do that. And that. There we go. Show me that. There we go. It's so cool. Like, and the cool thing about this is that it doesn't use, or does it? 10,000? Does that use EMC? I'm honestly not 100% certain there. I don't think it does, though. So then we'll throw the buckets back because we don't need a billion of those. And then we can mine out all of this, and we can see what we did beneath it. Ha! Yeah, I transmuted the dirt into sand. So let's move. Yeah, that back. That's grass, and then... Oh, I guess I transmuted it to grass, and then that transmutes back and forth between sand, but that's whatever. It doesn't matter. We'll put that back, and now we've got our 4 obsidian. So then we need 4 stone, which I don't know if I taught it. Yeah, I don't think I taught it smooth stone. So we'll have to get at least 1 piece of that. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm like so impatient. It's like not difficult at all. Okay, so there's smooth stone. We'll get 4 pieces of that. And then I think the obsidian was on the corners. The stone is around the edge. And then that, and then boom. We get a good proper transmutation table. Ha. Which has all of the stuff available that we had available to us anyways. You can still search in it just like you could, but this is somehow better, I guess. It shows more stuff on screen, so that's good. And then we can honestly, hey, check this out, right? Let's go ahead and take that up, and then boop. Now we know how to make that too. Yep, right there. So that's cool. That is darn cool, actually. Like, I'm so stoked about it. We'll go ahead and put the loot crate opener in there because we don't need it at the moment. We'll go ahead and We'll put the nest inside here, just so we can hatch when we need to. This guy, though, we need to put energy in this so it can mine us those beast coins. So yeah, what a great start, right? I mean, like, already we've accomplished the first goal that we had from the last one. So now we just need to look around a little bit more and see what we need to do to progress some of these quests here. So all the stuff down here is all major in-game stuff, I'm guessing. Yeah, fluids expertise, getting us all the different fluids. So the first thing, the absolute first thing that we should accomplish, can I pull out even one more diamond? Yes. Okay. Can I pull out 2? I don't think I can. No, I can't. I don't have enough EMC for it. But we can move this around, so that's okay. So we'll put a diamond there, and that gives us gold. Yeah. And then that will give us iron. What's the next step? Anything? No. Okay. So if we do that, spread it evenly. Oh, we can get an ender pearl that way? Nice. Nice. Because the gold recipe is actually... Yeah, the gold recipe is actually all of it, isn't it? Okay. So then we can teach our table gold and ender pearls, which is real good, actually. And we should have ended up at the same EMC before. You can flip back through the video and see if you want to, if we did. I think we did, though. You can flip back and forth. So yeah. Now we know gold and ender pearls. So that's most of the major drops that we would need from all of that, the monster farm over there. We're just going to, you know, if we get loot crates out of it, we get loot crates out of it, which is kind of the good thing. We do want to look at automating this pretty quickly, because honestly, like, especially not having a mini-map that I can come over here and just, I can see at a glance, hey, there's monsters over there that I need to go kill them. It's kind of annoying to do, let alone the fact that it's just, like, annoying in general to have to come over here and kill them myself. So yeah, we'll definitely want to check into automating that, like, as quickly as possible. But we did get a loot crate from the Unorganics chest, and we did get another Inferium essence. One more of that, and we can start farming it, which is just a grand old time. So let's see what an Organics chest gets us. We'll go ahead and fill up our inventory here, and a Black Lotus. EMC value? No. So we have to actually store this. The only things that we can't, or we cannot store are things that don't have an EMC value. So like I could put this extra crafting thing in here, I could put those chests in there, that glowstone dust, charcoal, I guess. I just haven't tarred charcoal yet. I was kind of deciding whether or not I wanted to, but honestly it doesn't matter. So we'll throw that in there, the rotten flesh, stone sword, the crafting table, the 2 chests, glowstone, the charcoal, stone shovel, the planks, wood slabs, it can take those too, that's cool. Sticks, can take those. Okay. And the chicken breeder can take that too. So yeah, whew, we're doing good. We've got a lot of EMC rolling into us at the moment. So let me stand here for just a second and look around my dominion and try to decide what we're going to do next. And while I'm kind of autopiloting this, I guess I'll go ahead and grab out the trees here. I think, really, that I want to progress quests, because I want to get beast coins, and I really feel like that's going to be what we need to do, ultimately, in the pack. The first thing, though, yeah, is going to be automating this mob farm. So let's look at what options we have available to us for doing that. Do we have mob... Oh, well, we have Woot, don't we? Like, I see that, but I think there's actually... Woot? Yeah, Woot's in the pack. So we could do that, but that takes a lot of energy, so that wouldn't be our first way of automating. I need something that's, like, very low. Do we have any conveyor belts? We've got the immersive engineering ones, but they're kind of trash. But we do have the industrial foregoing ones, which are great, but they require a lot of setup to get to. because we have to have plastic, which is blah, 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 and it requires energy. So I guess the very first thing that we have to do is we've got to come up with an energy source. Now, the sun's high above us. There's nothing to stop it from getting to us. So that kind of makes me think solar as like the first thing that comes to my mind. But that's empowered stuff. That's definitely not like our first way of getting power, because that's a lot of stuff that we have to get into. Even on the Ender.io side, that's definitely power first. Definitely power first for environmental tech. Solar panels from Extra Utilities 2. Industrial Craft, which I just don't even want to touch. Tech Reborn, which is Industrial Craft, but worse. And my MIHO. So yeah, solar's not going to be our first thing. Lava. Do we have a way of generating lava? Lava factory controller. We don't have a good way, I don't think. Or at least not a good way that I know about it. If you know something, feel free to throw it up in chat or talk to me about it. But I don't think that we do. Let me get some coffee here. I wouldn't mind getting some inventory pets too, but that's I think that you can only get them through loot crates or something randomly, because if I look at how to get them, like the recipes for them are all gone, so I think you just have to get them randomly, get lucky. Flux is in the pack, that's good. Flux Networks, that's like my favorite way of dealing with power. Lava Fabricator from blah blah blah, Industrial Foregoing, but again, that's tons of plastic and stuff like that. I could take the chicken route, I guess, because chickens can generate lava, and then I could throw that into some kind of a lava processing thing. Like, I'm sure, are the generators in this? Yeah. So real super early game power, I could be doing survival and furnace generators. But also I could do the Sterling from Ender.io. How difficult is that to make, like, early game stuff? Is there a simple... Yeah, okay. Infinity Bimetal Gear, Stone Bricks, Simple Machine Chassis, a Piston. All of this is stuff that I have available to me, except for Grains of Infinity, but I think you can buy that from the shop. Can you buy that from the shop? Grains of Infinity? An Unbreakable Crafter Wand. I want that already. And I haven't even started doing anything yet, and I already want that. Yeah, only 50. Only 50 Beast Coins for Grains of Infinity. Especially if you can set up something to get that Beast Coin miner running. These would be really cheap and a good source of EMC, because that's 16,000 EMC for these things, and they're only 50 coins. So I wonder how long it takes that thing to mine out those Beast Coins. So let's look around here. Let's look. Fish and chips. Whatever on the ore shop. I think there's going to be something here. One of these is going to be... Let me look around for a second. I'm kind of just curious. Iridium has like a really high EMC. So that'd be good for mining. I said mining, but I meant like converting over. Amber, Cinnabar, Diamond, and then we're into the normal stuff. Emerald, of course, is like always really huge on the EMC. Black Quartz, Prosperity, Aluminum, Coal. Gold is not too bad for the very low cost of coins. Organics, we could grow some more stuff and then use like maybe a Culinary Generator. That would be not a bad source of early power. Honestly, we could do it just with wheat, but it's not the highest power output. Plus, what does a Culinary Generator actually like take to run it? Which one is the white one, isn't it? Yeah, show me the outputs. So for apples, it's 9,000 RF at 32 RF a tick. Mushroom stew, bread. That's like the super easy one. That's 40 RF a tick for 30 seconds. So that's 24,000 RF. That's not a bad thing. We don't have the higher tier bread in here, very unfortunately, because we don't have access to Pam's. Pam's is not in here. 72 RF a tick, 40, 32, 48, 64. What's that? Bean stew? I think that might be kind of easy to make. I'm going to look at it in a second. 64. Is that 72 for the Enderios, which you only get once for a quest thing? I mean, admittedly, we could copy it over because we could throw it in our transmutation table and then we'd be able to make it. Cup with coffee. Jeez, look at that saturation. 40 saturation. That's crazy, and that's a lot of power. 64 RF a tick. Maybe we should grow coffee. Maybe. That doesn't sound like it'd be very hard to make, a cup with coffee. I don't know what it takes to make the cup, I guess. Submarine sandwich. That's probably not incredibly easy to make. Pizza. From Actually Additions, they have a pizza now? Huh. A baguette. A baguette. Rice bread's real easy to make, too. That's like a really good starter food. That's probably what we will invest in, honestly. Toasto chocolate. Yeah, let's look at that cup with coffee. What does that take to make? Oh, right, it's a coffee. Oh, so that's actually a process. I forgot. How do I get back to the recipes for it? Let's look at uses. Yeah, here we go. So, rice bread. Normal bread, 24 at 40 RF a tick. Rice bread, 24 at 48 RF a tick. But the stuff on it's better, isn't it? Am I crazy? 3 and 3? That's 2.5 and 3. Yeah, so rice bread, technically just the tiniest bit better, but it puts out the same RF. That's interesting. That is interesting. A baguette is the same as bread. Toast, submarines. I'm really looking here, because I know that this is like a good way to do it, as far as like generating your early game power. Like, I'm 100% certain that this is fantastic to do. I'm just trying to see what would be like. Carrot juice is terrible, apparently. Fish and chips, that's really good, but what does that take? Fries, fish, and a paper cone. Paper, that's something we definitely need as well. I might have to look up and just see if, like, sugarcane is something that we can buy in the organic shop. A knife with baked potato makes 2 fries. Yeah. But I think we're going to have to just do, like, a simple, like, generator. Not even like a culinary, just like, oh, I did not need to do that. Although I did get a bunch of seeds for doing it. Like a furnace generator or something using the coal seeds that we've got going here. That'd probably be just the easiest thing to do. But I don't think that this would honestly be that much more difficult. I'm hem-hawing and arguing with myself. That's exactly what I'm doing, actually. Because I did not really think this one all the way through, so I'm like still in the process of figuring it out, basically. You know what? What does this take? Carrots, some kind of cooked meat, 2 redstone. We have to build a furnace generator anyways, so let's get that out of the way at the very least. So 5 iron, 2 redstone, and a furnace. So 9 iron, 8 redstone, and a chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we'll look up iron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. And then did we program? I didn't teach it furnace? Well, hold on to those horses. There we go. Furnace. And then chest. We also need chest. Chest. Yeah. And then we'll look up the We'll get the machine block going here in a second too. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop. Get that. And then, what was it? It was a furnace. Why am I thinking furnace? What did I do? A furnace generator. Do that. Yeah. Okay, so uses thereof include anything burnable, anything that you can use as furnace fuel, 2,000 RF for 40 RF a tick. Does it go up if it's 3,000, 1,000? Okay, so it does go up and down. So basically, whatever you would burn it for here is probably how long it lasts, and it generates the total power of it. And then the it's still going to be at 40 RF a tick, though. That's going to be like just the maximum. Did I just harvest that? Oh, yes, I did. So that's what harvesting hemp looks like, if you were curious. Oh, I got one of the big trees. Nice. So let's grab this one. It'll be nice and easy. And then, where would be the best spot? I guess here? Oh, I broke my axe. And I did not teach it. Oh, I'm so... Okay. Well, I guess that's because I was thinking I would upgrade to diamond pretty quick, but... So let's go ahead and teach it shovel and sword. Just so we'll have those in case we need them. And then we'll just have to get out 3 more iron. And, oh, sticks, right? 2 sticks! I'm like wasting EMC to do this, but it's okay. Eventually, it's just not even going to be a thing. I just already know how this is going to go. Alright. There we go. Nice clear tree. So then we'll teach it... Well, I'll go ahead and throw the extra seed in here. Because I guess I can't teach it the industrial hemp fiber. And then what does it take for the culinary? 2 more redstone, some kind of a thing, and then some kind of a meat. Which I guess, I'm thinking about it here, string. I need string. What, I got a quest update? Beast coin miner. Oh, I didn't accept the reward. Okay. 900, nice. That's like, that's more than what I spent on it, so that's definitely worthwhile. Fantastic. So can I use, is this like a string substitute and I don't remember it? It is. Oh, okay. Cool, cool, cool. So now I'm going to get string from that. So I've got that down. I need paper, too, and I need some kind of a meat. So each of these makes 1 string. Okay. So I need at least 1 more crafting of that, I think. I'm thinking fishing pole immediately. I'm thinking fishing pole immediately. Because that's going to get us a cooked meat so that we can get a culinary generator without having to, like, figure out what to grow. So let's go ahead and sit here for a second and get this hemp all the way grown up, and then we'll harvest it. Just waiting for any of the other plants to shape up. And since I can't see from the bottom when these are all the way grown up, I just have to kind of, yeah. Just kind of have to lift the head. That should be plenty for now. Let's go ahead and get our water back in the can. There we go. And then I'll go ahead and pull out the wheat necessary. I'll need 5 of it. So that is a total of 5, yes. And then let's craft up the string. And then, of course, we'll teach string to here. Yes! Yes! And then we'll go ahead and throw the industrial hemp seeds in there. So then I need stick. 3 of them. We'll go ahead and teach it axe too. If nothing else, like I know these are used for crafting recipes like way later. So it's not like we're wasting it by not by having it learn it, because we'll eventually have to turn it into something else. And then I can fish in this 1x3, but I'm not sure how successful that will be. Let's see. Come on. Come on, the fishy fish. Come on, the fishy fish. As far as I know, this should be working. Because it didn't hit... There we go. Oh, that was a lily pad, though. Cool, though. I wanted a lily pad earlier. I remember that. When we make the big farms like the 9x9s or 11x11s, I want to have lily pads around it so I don't fall into the water. So I'm still happy to see that, even though it's not what I'm looking for right now. Give me fish! Any kind of fish. Just any kind. Yeah, keep it going, Bobber. Keep it going. Uh-huh. 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 There we go. Hey, we got a fish. We got a fish. I think that one will work anyways. So yeah, we teach it to this. For sure. And we'll teach it lily pad. And then we need to cook this fish with the tiny charcoal. Oh no. Oh, that's right. Puffer fish are not actually cookable. You can put them directly into the Culinary Generator, though. Okay, so I thought we were done. Let's go back on that one. Also, did we teach fishing rod? No, we didn't. Come on, me. We just had this discussion with the axe. We just had this discussion. Okay, so we'll need a normal fish. Let's go back and do some fishy fish. Get some coffee. Wonder if I should set up an automated fisher for doing some light AFKing. Do you guys have any thoughts on that? Are you pro that or negative that? You'll have to let me know. Either in the comments on YouTube or no, a bone. Comments on YouTube, or if you want to post something onto Facebook or Twitter to let me know what you think. That was another puffer fish, aka not good enough. Come on. See, this is normally one of those moments when, like, I would just... in my previous series, I would have cut the video. Oh, there we go. Yay. So that way you guys didn't have to watch me struggle with stupid fish. But I'm trying out a new thing. I just want to let this all be totally live and see where it takes us. So let us teach it fish. It's not a bad source of EMC either, if I'm being honest. Throw the wheat, the extra string, the bone in there. And then we gotta cook it. Oh, I actually need that wheat that I just threw in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then what else? 2 redstone and the furnace generator. Okay. So boom and a boom. Wait a minute. Before I do this, did I teach it furnace generator? Oh, I didn't. See, Huh. Furnace generator is listed as like a 1 EMC thing. And also it's not showing up there. Are these all... Will it not let you... Oh, are you kidding me? You can't copy these even though they have direct crafting recipes? Lame. Very lame. Very, very lame. Machine blocks too, I'm guessing you would not be able to copy. But we gotta find out for science. Yeah, no. Oh no, it let me copy the machine block. Why won't it let me copy a furnace generator? That's so lame. It's like, it's got a direct crafting recipe. Like, this is all stuff that has EMC. There's no reason that it shouldn't be craftable. Oh well. Oh well. So we'll grab out a furnace again. More iron. More redstone. I need one more iron. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. So then we'll do that, and then it's that, one of the machine blocks, 2 more redstone, 5 wheat around the outside, actually, and then the fish. And there we go. We got a culinary generator. Nice. So then, I think it might output just directly to the side. I'm not 100% certain on that. Let's go ahead and throw that in there. Yeah. All right. So if I can keep this thing fed with some kind of a produce, then it's going to be generating me power. So let me think about the good way to automate this. So really cheap auto farmer. Do we have the, although it'd be a heck of a thing to just try to get to. We do have the garden cloche. These are just really amazing things. I used them a lot in previous series, if I'm being honest. But they're so amazing because they're really cheap to make in terms of supplies. I mean, it takes a little bit of setup because you got to get the treated wood stuff. But once you have the setup, it's just there. It's not like it's hard to make more of it, is what I'm trying to say. And then the they only require like 8 RF a tick to grow something to like extreme proportions. So that's nice. But yeah, this does give us a power source. And then after we have that up and going, we can think about automating the stuff here, which is actually like our goal. Like getting an RF system in place is great. It's definitely something that we need to do anyways, but that's what we're trying to do today. So yeah, we'll think about that in a second. So we need to get this up and running and kind of away from this, because like I do want that to be going, but it's not my main goal, if you will. But I need to set up a system to feed this thing. So yeah, we are taking this about like kind of we're taking a big route here to get where we're trying to go. But basically what we have to do is we have to automate farming so that we can automate food going into our generator so that it can power some kind of automated mob killing thing, and also hopefully should be able to power the thing that is automating the crops and the thing that is crafting the automated crops into whatever food. Because like bread, as we saw, is a super basic way of doing it. And that's not, I mean, like, that's several steps to get to it. And we have to cook it. Do we? In this pack, do we have to? No. Okay, we can just do 3 wheat. So that's not bad. This will farm wheat for us. and we can just deposit the wheat into a crafting, like kind of an auto crafting thing. So we've got a marble crafting table, industrial workbench, batch crafter, simple crafter. Oh, okay, we got the mechanical crafter from extra utilities too. That's nice. RF tools, philosopher's stone, crafting table on a stick, draconium chest, assembler, assembly halo, manufacturer halo, silicone, iron alloy. Yeah, simple crafter. All this bullshit from the mod that takes a while to get to. Well, I mean, it's their auto crafter, but the simplified version that doesn't require you to have already set up the higher tier machines, basically. But yeah, probably this bad boy right here. How do we get, I guess the resonating thing we'll have to do this way, or a redstone with a petroleum dust, but obviously that's question mark number of millions of years away from us. But we can make ender pearls now, and we can probably make, this thing is just iron and sticks, right? Yeah. Okay, so we'll grab that. So we need an ender pearl. Stick 1, 2, or was it? It was actually just 1, right? And then iron 1, 2, 3, and then we'll need 4 redstone to make the first one. Okay, so boop, 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 and a stick. Glass cutter on the ender pearl. Oh, hold on. This has EMC. So let's not mess this up here. Okay, good. And then that on an ender pearl. Each of these has EMC. That's good. And this thing is still not repaired by the repair talisman, which is kind of unfortunate, but I understand. And then we'll make doot, and 1 of those. And we got a resonating redstone crystal. Now, can I get those back? Whoa, philosopher's stone twice? That's weird. Okay, good. Whew! Good. I was kind of thinking that maybe that would be one of the ones that it's like, yeah, no, the EMC is not right or whatever that it did with the generators a second ago. But yeah, let us have that one, so that's good. So then we need a dropper. So we'll need a redstone and some cobblestone, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're not able to click in that very fast. I don't know if that's like a failing that we are having or it's having. A dropper, and then a crafting table. Oh, right, I can't shift click things into this crafting table. There we go, a mechanical crafter. Boop. Okay. So I kind of featured this thing a little bit, but I'll go over it again really quickly for everybody that wasn't there for the last series. So basically, it has an input inventory and an output inventory. So you need to funnel things into and out of it. And basically, the input for this particular one is going to be entirely wheat, and the output is going to be entirely bread. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. So let's grab out wheat. Can I get a stack? Cool. So we're going to do that. Right there. That's the crafting recipe. What was that? Dough. Oh, we can probably cook that and turn it into, yeah, good stuff. Pizza, big cookie, chocolate cake, but whatever. No, we're not going to mess with that. Not yet. So there we go. We got bread. There's no ancillary items. It's always on. This doesn't require any power, but it does require GP if you upgrade it, which we're not going to mess with right away, obviously. So then basically you just input stuff, and then over time, which you can speed up by having speed upgrades, it will give you bread. Yay. Yeah, that's really good. Nothing to complain about there. So every time it has 3 wheat, it will attempt to craft a bread at about that speed that you're seeing there. And that's the full craft right there. So we've got an automated way to make it. So now we just need automated farming, and then also like to move it around. What kind of... Do I got the transfer? I do got the transfer nodes. Nice. Nice. Including the flat ones, which we would only need an iron to, or an anvil to make, which I don't have. That's fine. We can make the transfer pipes. Stone slabs, a piece of glass, and a piece of redstone. 64 of them. Yeah, a thing of redstone is 64, so the EMC calculation is actually not correct there. It should be 64 plus 2, so 66. So, yeah, good job. Okay, so redstone glass, 1 redstone, and then some glass, 1, 2, and then the stone slabs, of course, we just have to do ourselves because stone only has an EMC of 1, which means that it can't be broken down any further than that. So that's why, like, the slabs don't have an EMC value. Even though, like, technically here, I guess the full thing would be 66 plus 3, so 69. 69! That should be the actual EMC calculation here. But it's fine. It doesn't really matter. Let's see if it can learn it. I kind of doubt that it can. Oh, but it can. It can. And technically it's cheaper to craft it through here than it is to craft it normally, because that uses up ever so slightly more resources than pulling it out of the EMC table if you think of one EMC as one block of stuff. Sweet, sweet coffee. Whew. So then we need to make the node. 2 more redstone, any kind of stone, and a chest. So we'll get that. I should have typed in stone since I needed that as well, but there's 2 redstone, and then a chest. Is that right? Okay. We'll make that. Good. Good. Good, good, good. So basically how this is ultimately going to work is we're going to have the whatever thing, the cloche or whatever, is going to automatically farm the crop for us. So we'll use this oak wood in place of it for a moment. Oh, sorry, I had to sneeze there. Hope that didn't bother you. And then we're going to pipe off of that into the automatic crafter here. And that's going to put the wheat into it, and then, like, off of a different face, probably off the side, honestly, we'll take out the bread and put it into the Culinary Generator. And then from there, it's just a matter of, like, taking the power from the Culinary Generator and moving it around. So we'll have to look at the ways to do that. There is a transfer node for that. The energy node, I think, is what it's called. Oh. Yeah, transfer node energy here. Which isn't that hard to make. Honestly, it used to be a lot more difficult, I think, back in previous editions. So this moves around some amount of energy, and of course, again, with upgrades, you can move around a lot of energy, but I don't, like, for the basic stuff here, we're not going to have that much, so it's not really a bad idea for us to keep it going. I would say that we dive straight into flux and start messing with this stuff, but that's like Eyes of Ender and Blaze Dust, and also like a good bit of obsidian and a good bit of redstone, and we don't have the production for that just yet. I do think that we have enough production that we could make 2 things of gold and a single a single block of redstone, though. So that's something that we can absolutely look into for the future, though, because as quickly as we can, really, we'll want to start messing with flux networks, because it is just better than anything else, because it's completely wireless, and it goes between dimensions, and the transfer rate on it is not bad at all. And it can store just a bajillion D power if you have the biggest, the gargantuan, I think, Flux Network storage. So yeah. But that's our very basic power supply type stuff done. Let's go ahead and cast back in the seeds, and we'll teach it bread. We'll check if bread is something we can pull out, because I didn't trust it there for a second, and then we'll just put all the stuff back in there for the mow. We'll keep that stuff separate for now. Okay, so if we're going to do this, let's do it. I am Clo. Okay, so first things first, we need to look at the components here. We've got an iron mechanical component, a vacuum tube, some glass, and some treated wood planks. These two items I know are made through an engineer's workbench, which requires the treated wood planks anyways, so that's kind of going to be our first step, is getting that treated wood planks. So we need to make the creosote oil, which we can get inside of a coke oven or in thermal expansion, blah, blah, blah. That's a lot of setup that we don't have. So a coke oven is coke bricks, I think. Yeah, so bricks, so clay, sandstone, and burnt clay, basically. So clay is something that we know, because we did put it into our thing before, so we need to teach this bricks. So let's go ahead and get this cooking up. And then I know it knows how to make sand already, so sandstone will also not be a problem. So let's go ahead and get 2 of that or 4 of that. God, it's been so long since I've messed with the sort of vanilla stuff. How does that work? Is that's snad. So is that sandstone? Yeah. Good. So we'll teach it that. So we'll need 1 sandstone and then 4 clay and then 4 brick. And that makes us 3. And we need to make a 3 by 3 by 3. So that's 9 on each level, so it's 9 times 3. Is that 27? Yeah, we'll need 27 of these. So, yeah, we need to perform the craft 9 times. So I need 9 sandstone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I need a comparable amount of clay and bricks. So 9 times 4 is 36. I tell you truthfully, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put this back and I'm going to take out a whole stack, because this is faster, much faster. And then same thing here, take out a whole stack and then throw that back and put that on top of it. There we go. Boop. And then there's a part of me that's like, dude, definitely build something. Don't just slap this down on your island somewhere. But, I mean, really, the creosote production is going to be very temporary anyways. So I'm thinking we're just going to slap this down on our island for now. And then we need a hammer, an engineer's hammer, to make it super duper official. So that's 2 sticks, 2 iron, and a string. Yeah, so I get the feeling like already that there's going to be a lot of this looking at the table and pulling out what we need. It's kind of like the norm for this pack, I think, is that you're supposed to do everything through, well, most everything through transmutation. I think there's even a way for us to, like, do automated, excuse me, just burped, automated crafting and stuff through the use of EMC, like either with applied energistics or refined storage. I think there's like a plugin you can get that lets you just automatically craft with EMC, so that's definitely going to be something that we're interested in. But yeah, smashing it with the hammer, that's what gets us the coke oven here. And it doesn't, like, in and of itself require any fuel, I don't think. I don't know why I just pulled that out and did that. But basically, we're going to want to get this creosote oil, and we need 8 bucket to make 8 planks. And we need to do that craft, I think, 6 times. So yeah, wood is a totally infinite resource here, he says as he looks over and notices that his trees have fully grown. So that's probably going to be, at least for now, what we're going to go with. Technically coal over there is an infinite resource too, but it grows much slower. I can't torque it up. So let's grab out like a full stack. We'll just kind of finish out what we got here of these, and then we'll put them in here and see where that goes. It's going to take it a while to burn down into the coke. You can see the percentage processor up in the top of the screen is moving along. So we kind of just got to let that set and do its thing. While we're thinking about this, let's go see if there's any monsters and kill them. And kill them. All monsters must die. Of which it looks like there's only a single creeper. Get that sweet, sweet experience. There's also something else I'm kind of interested in trying. Because there's several different ways that these packs have dealt with you falling off. So I'm thinking that while we're waiting on that to craft up, we're just going to test that out real quick. We're going to go in naked while we don't have that much experience and just see how this works. So let's take a plunge. Okay, so it's just standard void death. Gotcha. Cool. I've seen packs where if you fall all the way down, you fall back up, and then it plops you down on your island, and as long as you don't have, as long as you are fully healed, you'll survive it. I've also seen that sometimes that's the way to enter the nether. And of course in Stone Block, we saw that that was the way for us to go back and forth between different maps, was going all the way up to the top and, you know, all the way to the top again. But, yeah, I can't really be mad at that, you know. That's... And, of course, it put everything back in the exact opposite location. So that's 7. That's 6. There we go. I can't really be mad at that, though. Because that's the way that it was originally. Like the OG Skyblock packs. And also, you know, the first Sky Factory, which was kind of the one that set off the modded Skyblock, as far as I'm concerned. That was all, like, you die if you go into the void. So, I mean, like, I get it. I totally get it. Although I will say, it was the very first time that I fell in, I think it was either Sky Factory 2 or 3. I think it was in 3. The very first time that I fell off and went back up to the top and fell back onto my island, I was pretty astonished. So yeah, you can see this is definitely going to take a while. We should look at something else while we're doing this, or we're waiting for that to cook up. Okay, so automation of movement. We'll get that out of the way. So let's take all this stuff back into my inventory. Let's get that energy node crafted. Transfer node for energy. We need 2 gold and a total of 11 redstone. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And 2 gold. Which is, I mean, this is a pretty big investment, all things accounted for. But it's easy. It's early game stuff. We're not trying to do too terribly much here. We'll just have to move a lot of transfer nodes around. or put our culinary generator like really close to some stuff, which, I mean, either way, that's not really that big of a deal, honestly. We can also do the wireless route. That's something that we've done before. But it requires GP, which we don't have set up yet. And we don't have a good way of setting it up yet. That's the other major thing. Like, right now we're running kind of super bare bones. So we're just, like, jumping around until we can figure out how we want to do this. So once we have, like, a prototype, that's the word I'm looking for, a prototype setup of how we're going to do this, then I'll worry about, like, making a separate island for it or a house base thing of some kind that represents it. But we have to have it up and going, in my mind, before I can justify building a structure around it. Because without the structure, I don't know how big the footprint is exactly, and I don't know what holes I need to have and what cables need to be run. So I need to have a good solid prototype up first. So the last thing is going to be the culinary generator. So we'll put it down here, just so I can think about this. The mechanical crafter is going to be here. And then the culinary generator needs to have kind of that running off the back, I guess. And then that running down to there. And then this will need a transfer node on it with this here. And it'll have to have a filter on it also eventually, because it's probably going to get gummed up because it's probably going to try to take out the input for inventory as well. Like if I just put this in, is it gonna grab it? Oh no, cool. That's nice that it's not going to take the input inventory. I kind of assumed that it would. So yeah, that, and then the cloche will be here, and it will have a transfer node going out of it. And then we're pulling the seeds out of the garden cloche and putting it into probably just a trash can, honestly. Or maybe, can we put it in this thing? I wonder about that, honestly. If we could just put it into the transmutation table, like, would it take stuff automatedly like that? I don't know. Because honestly, if I'm being completely honest with you, like, Project E stuff is not really something that I typically get, like, really, really into in any pack that it's in. Because usually, once you get to Project E, you're done with the game. I mean, like, you might as well just stop. Because, like, you can turn everything into everything, and that's, like, a huge advantage bonus. But that being the point of this pack, obviously we're going to have to dig further and do more than, like, I would have otherwise done there. So, but that's still not a terrible idea, because I do really enjoy it. Just building and moving around the world. So, let's see about that. So, okay, we got the table here. Can I get another one done, I wonder? Well, no, because it requires diamonds, and, like, we're super low on EMC here, so that's not going to happen. Coins? We got about 1,500 of them, so if I wanted to buy something that was kind of dumb, that gave me, like, a huge chunk of EMC, like one of the iridium ores, I couldn't, because that's 2,500. What am I saying? That's the stuff for Thaumcraft, which I don't care about at all. We could get dice from chickens. Like, I could start getting into that. It cracks me up that you can buy the creative stuff in here. Like, that's part of the pack, is that you can just have this stuff. It's totally chill with you having it. Trophies for that stuff. An acceleration one, dark matter stuff, wyvern stuff, void thaumaturge, terra steel, flux infused. Can you get the armor too, or just the weapons? Just the weapons and tools. Okay, I mean, it's still not bad. A teleport staff and a drill. If I had a way of generating EMC, this would be good stuff for me to have. Like the drill, at least. Baubles. Baubles. What's like the lowest thing in here? The one probe, a hypo infuser, and a fluxo magnet. Tiny planet, single battery, reservoir for what, I wonder? Stores and transfers fluids, okay. Monosphere monocle, hypo infuser hardened, focus pouch. Good stuff here, good stuff here. Organic stuff. Gives us... Is there anything in here that's kind of dumb? We could plant the coffee seeds to get towards that coffee that we were talking about earlier. Flax seeds are a really good way to get string. But we've already got a way to do that if we're just patient. Because the hemp over there will give us string. I'm like super thinking out loud here because I'm not 100% certain what the best way to progress here is. I'm really thinking about it. Mostly because I want this to be done. Like, I know exactly what I'm trying to do. Oh, what's up, Ados? Good to see you. I'm glad you jumped in. I'm waiting on this friggin' thing to get done. It takes forever for this stuff to turn into creosote. So I'm just looking at various options right now in the pack and what I want to do with it. And also farming all the things. Because it actually started me with several of these things here. If you didn't catch the first episode there, the first stream. And then we're going to chop down those trees. Trees, of course, a very good source of VMC with absolutely no effort. The seeds in there, the seeds in there. And then that's it, right? No? Oh, the wood. Yes, put the wood in there. Put the wood deep inside there. So yeah, it did start me off on kind of a little floating nothingness. This island that I'm standing on was it. Like I kept the boundaries of the island pretty intact, so you can see about the size that it started me on. And it had like a tree and grass and this one chicken named Betty. Betty has been with me since the beginning. Hopefully Betty will remain with me until the end. Betty is my best friend. Best friend. Best friend. I need 6,000 creosote oil. Engineers. Oh, right, so I went about that all the wrong way because everything in there is called that. There we go, workbench. So, some sticks, some planks. I might be able to do the first bit of it now. So let's go ahead and get that, and then we'll take out some planks. Listen, I already said that I really want Betty to survive till the end, okay? She's already taken 1 damage for her own silliness in trying to cross over a half block that got her head stuck in some dirt. And I saved her from it as quickly as I could. Okay? I saved her from it very quickly. Very quickly. Oh, I'm one block short of being able to do that just right now. I need a crafting table. But I apologize in advance if Betty kills herself, okay? Because I don't have any control over that. There we go. Okay. Come on. I can't stop chickens from killing themselves. That's like literally impossible. It's like one of the hardest things to do on the entire planet is keep chickens from killing themselves. So I need the blueprints. And I need the right one. Because there are different ones. So that's the molds. That's the one that I need. So I need copper. And aluminum. And paper. And lapis. Phew. So let's see what those cost me. Hopefully it's down here at the bottom. Copper is actually not bad. Aluminum, yeah, not bad. Where is lapis, though? Oh, lapis is 1,000. That's a big investment. But I need it. There's no getting around it. And then organics. I need to get some... Do they have sugarcane? How are they not going to have sugarcane? How are they not going to have sugarcane? That's like one of the most basic things. Okay, if that's not how you get sugarcane, then how do you get sugarcane? Unless it's in this basics tab. Which it is not. Oh, nature essence, yeah. Loot crates, okay. Void miners, yeah, that makes sense, yeah. Oh, I can't get nature essence without having sugarcane, right? Well, no, I guess I can get cactus. That's dumb, though. That's real dumb. Okay, let's go about this the other way. Paper? Oh, paper is the same recipe. Sawdust. That's like machine stuff, though. That's high level. I could tear it out from a book, but a book requires paper. Smelting. Feather pulp. Feather meal. And shredder recipes. Shredder from a hatchery. And then feathers should just be dropping from this chicken, but it's sure not. I guess if I put one of these other chickens in there, it has a chance to drop feathers? Kind of lame, though, honestly. Huh. Same thing, where like I'm being gated by just the fact that I can't get something that seems very simple to get normally. Of all things, paper, sugarcane. I can't get sugarcane. Unless I got lucky on a loot crate. Which I have not. Where else can you get sugarcane? Can you get sugarcane from fishing? Like, I don't think so, right? I do not think so. So let's teach it copper. And aluminum. And lapis. Lapis. And then we are going to need an iron as well. Iron. Well, I got the lapis that I needed. 320. How does that stack up against 384? So you definitely don't make everything back unless you're really lucky. I guess if I had a lot of fortune, it'd be different. I only need 3 for now. Then we'll do that. Oh. Paper. Yeah, that's right. I can't even do this without paper. Which I can only get from sugarcane, which I just can't get. That's crazy to me. I'm going to double check the shop. So in the Getting Starting tab, white bedworm. Can I rip it out of an Akashic Tome? Use. No. Hmm. Can you bone meal a sand that's next to water? Would that do it? I don't think you can. I think you can only bone meal dirt. Well, it's definitely not going to be in ores. I don't know why I even looked there. Canola seeds, coffee seeds, flax seeds, shimmering mushroom bullshit from Botania. Melon seeds, more mushrooms, more shimmering bullshit from Botania. Acacia, birch, dark oak, dead ferrous juniper sapling. Normal ferrous juniper sapling. Great wood, jungle oak, rice, rubber, silverwood, and spruce, and that's it. Like, for real. Paper. Yeah, it's just not in here. Like, not at all. Huh. Huh. Well, let's try the bone meal thing. Huh. So, if I go and get some water, we can double check this over here a little bit. So, can you see the uses of this? Like, terrain stuff? No? No. Alright, so let's get some sand. And then see if we can apply it directly. Alright. Nope, it's not doing anything. If I apply it here... Such a weird thing to be gated on. Especially with, like, no clear way to resolve it. Maybe if I look through the quests, maybe one of these will give me sugarcane of some kind. Nope, none of that stuff gives me sugarcane. So what about, is there an... That's Project E stuff. That's all Project E stuff. That's not chickens. I guess there's like a paper chicken that I could breed up. But, I mean, like, really, that seems like a kind of dumb way to have to go about it. Storage expertise, power, tech expertise, mob slaughter expertise, fluids, armor, technology, draconic, repeatable quests where you turn in so much fluid. 489 levels will get me somewhere between 5,000 and 50,000 gold. Or beast coins, sorry. Chapter complete. That's for all of the different chapters that are up here. So yeah, really, no. Okay. Well, then, let's go about this the other way. Is there? There's not even a paper chicken. Why did I think there was a paper chicken? Chicken? Sugar. Is there a way to turn sugar into sugar cane? I'm like really oddly fixated on this now because I really thought that I was going to be... Like, I got this. Dark sugar. There is not. There's no way. There's no way to get just sugarcane. Well, oh well, I guess. That is the way that the cookie crumbles. I'll go ahead and throw away this last thing here. And then put all of this in the transmutation table. Oxidazy. Okay, so this plan just went sideways on me. Well, I mean, just that, like, I guess the whole plan isn't scrapped. It's just that I was definitely planning on using a very specific machine to accomplish said task, and now a very specific machine is not available to me. So, not really scrapped, just on extreme hold for a minute while I figure out something else. What's like a one-block crafter otherwise? Or farmer? I don't think there is. I think I'd have to build a big farm. I mean, the actually additions farmer is not... It's not very difficult to make, because I don't have to empower anything to get here. I would just need a... I would just need to get a Nori crystal, so I need to make an atomic reconstructor. That's a quest too. So it's not even like that crazy. The farming station in IO is way too involved. Fertilized farmland. A dark backhoe. Dark backhoe! Yeah, there's nothing else that would really be like a one block kind of a deal. So I guess are we gonna have to build an atomic reconstructor and dive in that way? God, this thing just requires so much power. Like, just a lot of power to shoot stuff and make it better. And we need EMC for the iron that we would be converting over anyways. Not that iron is really, like, that much EMC. It's only 256. What's the ore doubling that it suggests here? Macerator, pulverizer basic, simple sag mill, crusher. So basically just any way of ore doubling it's probably going to have something for. Well, for my money, crush. This thing is real awesome. So that's basically Restonia, cobblestone. Because if we can ore double without too much difficulty, then we can honestly generate EMC that way, because an iron ore is the same EMC as a single iron brick. So just by like kind of cheating the system there, we can get a double EMC value, and this will do 2 blocks at a time. So yeah, I think I think that's going to have to be our next step. What's the thing? I'm like already losing it. Atomic Reconstructor. And for now, we'll just have to manually put in the wheat for the bread for the Culinary Generator. But that's fine. That's fine. Do I still have the bread? Did I save the bread? Did I put the bread in here? I bet I put the bread in here. I did. So let's go ahead and grab out not that much of it, apparently. That's how much we had before. So we'll go ahead and drop this in here so that it's doing the business. And then we can, I guess we can put in that and that. And that, because we can't go down that route anymore that we were trying to do. Throw back in the wheat, and that, and yeah. So we'll have to hold off on that part of our plan for now. We'll go ahead and put up that, and that. And then we'll stare at this thing in, like, shock and horror for a little while. Oh, no, why did you let us down? And then move on with our lives. So, an atomic reconstructor. That is an iron casing. So, 4 iron, 4 redstone, 4 more iron, 4 sticks, and a black quartz. So, we'll need 4 redstone. Total of 8 iron. Which that's not even 8. We don't even have 8. Okay, well then can we do... Yeah, we can do a craft here, at least. That'll give us some. Put this coal in here, and then get out 2 more iron. And then sticks. And then we'll need a black quartz, which I'm pretty sure we're going to have to buy from the shop. So I don't think I saw any. Oh, but we can't afford it. 238. Okay. I'm running kind of like running out of directions to go here at the moment without just like having to spend a lot of time pumping in EMC. Are those worth anything? No, of course not. I could go ahead and let go of the jetpack for now, because that would provide us with a really big boost to EMC. Although that doesn't get us the black quartz, but that would enable us to... No, I mean EMC is not really our main problem. We do that is a problem for us, but it's not our main problem. Our main problem is the beast coins. So if the beast coins are our main problem, then we need to... I wonder if it'll keep that percentage. Oh wow, this is a slow breaking. God, that's still really slow though. But I can see the benefit to this, because once we have like basically limitless RF, then we can just use this all the time to make us the beast coins. So that's fine. That's fine. We just need to get to 500. Is there any... That's another thing. Is there any other quests that we can do that wouldn't... I mean, the Atomic Reconstructor is one, unfortunately. Coal Generator? Coal Generator, Coal Generator, Generator, Simple Stirling Generator. Salis Mundus, which I do not remember at all how to make. Like just a normal furnace will take this? Are you 100% certain about that? Oh, that's from extra utilities too. So I'm guessing this is, yeah, this is any kind of furnace that runs off of energy. Silly me thinking that would be that easy, especially since I've done that twice. So, furnace. Looks like this one is a 1 EMC thing. Brick. So we can count on not being able to make more of these cheaply. But that's an easy quest to complete. $355. Man, these bottom tier rewards. I wonder what influences that, if anything. But that's enough to get us that black quartz. And then we can have it learn that. And we can take it back out and then use for this. Does it have to be, it has to be baked to make the black quartz, right? Yeah. So we'll throw that in the furnace. This is coming along quite nicely. Now that I can't use it at all. I guess that's what happens when you stop paying attention to it. Okay, so then let's first teach it to make quartz. Oh, I would have been so angry if that hadn't been there, if I'm being completely honest. So this thing, that does have an EMC value, so we'll teach it to make that as well. And then this thing. And we'll teach it to make that as well. And then, because I know how I operate, I'm going to want a redstone, and I'm going to want a stick, so I can make a redstone torch. Because as much power as this thing consumes, I'm not going to want very much... I'm not going to want it firing constantly. I'm going to want to choose when it fires. And I'm going to pull this up so I stop wasting power. Well, wasting power is like not exactly the right term, but yeah, so that stops using power. And then for now, we're going to put this, I don't know, just right in front of it. Then slap it with, no, not like that, like that. There we go. And then I need stone. So I can make a button. And then we'll just put the button right there on top of it. And then as this thing slowly fills up, I can fire it. And it will convert materials for us. So yay. This gives us access to all the dyes already. If I just slap the right lens on it, it gives us access to leather. And it also gives us access to something else. What are the uses thereof? We can make all of the materials for the Actually Editions mod. But what special stuff does it give us? Lenses. Oh, the laser relays, we can convert them. It gives us access to soul sand. Yeah, leather, nether wart, prismarine shards, crystallized canola seeds, and a split enchanted book. Okay. Alright. Alright then. So yeah, now we just need a block of iron. Is that right? Crusher, iron casing, cobblestone, Restonia. That's what we actually need here. So I need 2 redstone if I can make it, and an iron casing, which ate up just the biggest part of our stuff there. That's not as bad as I remember it being, honestly, on the power consumption. Basic coil, cobblestone, flint. Oh wow, flint. Do I have I haven't done flint yet. Okay. So let me get out, like, some gravel. Can I just... Is flint, like, something that can just be made here? Yeah. But if I have tools that just regenerate themselves, then, you know, why would I bother doing that? Yeah, I got 2 on my first try anyways. And is that the same as... Yeah, that's the same as. So good. Doing it that way, we can just bring flint back and forth. So that's nice. So I'll need 2 of that to make the crusher. And then basic coil. That's more black quartz and Restonia crystals. Oh. So yeah, now EMC is a problem. Well, now that EMC's... I can't even use this thing, really. So yeah, I'm just going to cast it in here to get that 65,000 EMC. Oh. Oh. It's a big deal, but that'll keep us going for quite some time. So let's get this... Well, honestly, we'll just go ahead and do this double crusher as quickly as we can here. So I'm going to need... 2 more of that. 2 more of that. And then 4 cobblestone, another iron casing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Iron casing. And then what was needed for the double one? Another iron casing, advanced coil, and 4 more cobblestone. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I need 4 more Restonia twice, so 8 more Restonia and a black quartz. Can I do that? No? Okay. That would have been cool if I could have done that. So 8 of that. And then... What else did I say? Black quartz. There we go. I'm gonna need to do more of that, so I'm just gonna pull it out. Okay. So let's set about making this crusher. So that... It's like mind-boggling to me that it won't let me do that. Okay, so that, and then that. That finishes off that quest. So good, we got that random amount of gold. These basic rewards. It could be like almost 50 more. Not getting lucky on the RNG, that's for sure. And then... need more Restonia. Well, since we've got it to spare, let's just go ahead and pop out like a crap load of it, and we'll worry about putting it back in after we're done. 2 of those, and then a second crusher. And then for this, we need an iron casing and 2 advanced coils. So iron casing, we'll grab that out for sure. And then the advanced coils are gold nuggets and basic coils. So I need to make that twice. And then 1 of those, 2 of those? Yeah, 2 of those. That. And then that twice. That twice. And then that. Boop. And then we'll put this stuff back in there. This back in there. And it'll learn it, which is good. And then, did I teach it Redstone Torch? Come on, me. Honestly, I'm actually just going to leave that in there. Okay, so that's out of bread. That wasn't even filled up on power. So now we're at a point where I need more crops. So watering can a go-go. Can we get, now that we've got some better stuff going, can we get a better watering can? Because I gotta be honest with you, this watering can is pretty trash. An Inferium one would be nice, but that's outside of our range for sure. But these also have like an amount of water they hold, which is kind of the problem with this one, is that it has so little water storage. I have to keep filling it up. I wish we had tiny progressions in here, but honestly that mod's kind of like cheating. Like everything in it is just so good. Just better than any of the other options that you have available to you. Oh hey, I got a bow. Nice. Probably never use it though, if I'm being completely honest. I'll let it regen to full so I can put it in the table though. Just in case. I'm really looking for that 8th Inferium. So once we have that, boy, we can start farming it. Yeah, so here we go. Like mining wheat. How I mine wheat. Just gotta hit the center here. Just gotta hit the center. And you can mine the wheat. Mine the wheat! Although, I don't know why the wheat doesn't work the same way as the other stuff. Because like the other crops, if you right-click on them, you just get whatever their yields are. Maybe it's because the wheat yields are random. Like, there's a certain amount of chance to it because it could be more than one seed. Or more than one wheat. I don't know, you tell me, Minecraft devs, if that is your real names. Or I guess that wouldn't be Minecraft devs. That would be whatever the mod is that lets me farm like that. Oh, wheat. Wheat, please. Wheat, please. Because I need more power. I need more power. See, this is what happens normally. Boop, I click the clock. Boop, boop, boop. And it instantly gives me a seed and the yield. And the random yields too, because I'm getting the fertilized essence too. Same thing over here, right? I'm just clicking, just right-clicking, boop, 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 and I get the yields from it. But not with wheat. Not with wheat. Wheat still farms like it does normally, where it just shoots out all over the place. I have to go collect it like some kind of a peasant. And, that's not a good. Not as good anyways. I mean, it's whatever. But I've seen it be better. So the fact that it's not is like, come on, why isn't this good? Why is this the exception? Maybe it was specifically because they wanted wheat to be difficult. Who knows? I certainly don't. That's why I'm asking you. And this is why I wish I had a better watering can. Look at me have to sit here and refill this thing. I'm also kind of interested in what... It's like something that I'm not anywhere near prepared for, but I'm kind of interested in what sort of bosses or, you know, big things there are to fight in this. I know Britannia's in it, so at the very least, like, the Elemental Guardian. Is that the boss of Britannia? I know that's in there. I wonder, some of the Thaumcraft stuff might be in here. If I would go flying about, I might find a, you know, that there might be something out in the void somewhere. But with no map mod, I wouldn't know for sure. And it would be maybe difficult to, well, not really difficult, because I could just look up the coordinates inside F3 mode, but, I mean, like, I'd have to pay attention to coordinates in F3 mode in a modded Minecraft experience. I don't even know why there isn't a map. What mod pack doesn't have a map? Come on. I still might install Journey Map. Although I wonder if that's like a difficulty thing that they intended for the pack. I really don't. I don't want to mess up the pack's like difficulty curve or anything. I want to play it the way they intended it. But I really like map mods. Okay, I really like Journey Map. That's really the only one. Hasn't always been the only one, but it is the only one now. So let's see what I can pull out of this now. And then see. Oh. System is still in place? No? There we go. Oh, did that accept the... No, it pulled it out, but it didn't accept it anywhere, because it's not really a thing. Great, now I've made dough. Well, EMC it becomes. So let's put down a crusher. This thing holds a lot of crystal flux. A lot of crystal flux. Which is a straight conversion for RF, so, I mean, like, you don't really have to mess with any kind of a math there. And then let's, not redstone, iron. Or, maybe not iron, copper? Like, what's the ore, what produces the most EMC? It is iron, actually, that I can use. So let's grab out 2 of those. Ooh, that's a lot of power. Yeah, then we got 2 pulverized iron each. And then if we put this back in, that generates us 4 iron, and we just doubled the EMC from that operation. Which is amazing! Once we've got all of this set up, it will kind of take care of itself. It's just, like right now we're not at a step where we have it all set up. I'm really sad that I can't get paper. I'm like still bummed about that. Without like a ridiculous investment of time. I mean, that also makes me think, like, how do I get cactus? Because cactus would be required for the nature seeds, which would let me get sugarcane anyways. Even if I went the mystical agriculture route, which I can't really do yet because I don't have any inferium essence. I need pumpkins, which I can buy. I need sugarcane. I even need sugarcane to make this. So gosh, there's got to be some way to get sugarcane in this pack that I'm just being a complete noob about. But I mean, like, what it would be, I honestly can't think of. There's going to be something, like, stupid simple that's, like, a default kind of a Minecraft thing that I don't really know about because I don't ever play vanilla Minecraft. Unless I get it in a loot pack. If I get it in a loot crate, then of course that's one way to get it, but... Well, there's a loot crate. A ore crate. Bauxite. I mean, that's a decent amount of EMC for no effort on my part, and also did not have to spend beast coins on. Bauxite. From Tech Reborn. So kind of the same thing here, if it can be doubled. So at this point, if... Oh, why didn't that go in? Oh man, for real? Did I just waste like a crap load of EMC here? What do you do with bauxite dust? Nothing. Nothing. It's just there. Okay, well, I got excited for a second and was completely wrong. So, boop, right in there you go. See, I just wasted like 2,000 EMC. Which, I mean, honestly, in the grand scheme of things, is not that big of a deal. Gold ore. Like, if I went ahead and spent the beast coins to get gold ore, that would honestly be, like, not a bad one. See, but I need the ore. That's the thing. Is I can't do it with just the ingot, which I got from the Philosopher's Stone. I need the actual ore. And doing it with diamond wouldn't work because diamond doesn't do that. At least I don't think it does. Can you put diamond in a crusher? Oh, no, you get 2 diamonds, actually. So no, I can do that with diamond ore. Hold on. Hold on. I mean, you could do this with diamond ore anyways, because you could just get lucky and get more than 1 diamond. But, oh yeah, look at that. Okay, alright. So let's go ahead and pull back out the jetpack. We'll save that as an emergency source here. Well, I say that, but I can't pull out any more diamond ore right now. So let's put it back in, and we'll grab out... Can I do like... I wonder if I could do like a full stack? No. I can get out 8. Still though. So now we've got a good, like, as long as we can provide power to it, which, you know, wheat is also an EMC-able thing, we can now pretty much, like, we've got, not really an automated way, but we've got, like, an EMC building way, no problem. And I could do this even more sillily if I had emeralds, because they're worth even more EMC. Because emeralds are the rarest according to normal Minecraft logic. Boop! 138. And every time we do this, we can just do more. Yay! There we go. And then we need wheat. Get a stack of that. Pop it into here, and then let it start generating bread that it'll put into the Culinary Generator, which will continue to build power. How much does this use per go? Can I see that? Use. Crusher turns every ore ingot and gem into its corresponding dust using 40 CF per tick. When you put in ores, however, they yield 2 pieces of dust. The double crusher basically does the same thing. However, it can crush 2 ones at a time. On the following pages, you can see some additional useful recipes for inside the crusher. So I wonder, is it only using 40 RF a tick? Like, to do it twice? I don't think so. 267. So every time we do this, we just get that much more. So let's turn auto split on, and then, yeah, cool, it'll do it for us now. That's nice. So no, it's got to be using, because the bread generates this at 40 RF a tick. So it's got to be using one for each side. So it's actually doing 80 RF a tick to do 2. Still, though. Still. Can I get another stack of wheat? Soon it's going to slow down, though, because we're going to run out of, like, the stored power inside of the Culinary Generator. But yeah, suddenly EMC, not really that big of a problem. So we kind of solved that. Power is still an issue, and we still need to figure out some way to get a farm up and going. And I guess I'm just going to have to do it. I'm going to have to make one of the big farms and then put down an actually Additions farmer to be like the starter way to do that. Because the actual Additions farmer, it's not bad. It's just, it's not in a single block. Like, it requires a whole setup. That's kind of the benefit of the cloche, is that it's one thing that's just there. And you don't have to worry about it, and it requires like almost no power to run. Oh man, it's not even done, and I just made that much EMC. Crazy. Okay, so now we'll take out the jetpack and just kind of set it to the side as extra EMC if we ever run completely out for some reason. Although honestly, at that rate, I don't see it happening, if I'm being completely honest. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. We'll have to put off this plan because I'm running out of stream time. But that's a great place to end, honestly, with our, like, totally free... Okay, not totally free, but you know what I mean. Like, we have a really good way of doubling our EMC here with not that much effort on our parts. So, in between, I'll probably set up a farm using the Actually Additions farmer and get it up and running so I can see how it works, how good it is, basically. And then, if I can figure out some way to get paper, that'll be like the very first thing we do next time. Because it's not holding us back, but it's holding me back from what I want to do. You feel me? So yeah, I'm going to look into that. But I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, follow, subscribe, notification bell, blah, blah, blah. All that stuff that every person tells you to do. Please do, because there's a lot more of this coming, obviously. We're just really cracking the lid on it. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. So, later!